And like I said, this is probably one of the only platforms on YouTube that you can go on. And I don't know you from a can of paint. I'll allow you to talk on here. When these people call in, I don't know who they are. Everybody call on here. Some of these people, I've never laid eyes on them. I met them on just coming on a live. And you just don't know what people say out of their mouth. I've had some people come on here, cuss me out, say some strange things. I move on, go to the next one. That come with the territory when you have an open platform. So I'm willing to share this platform with the people that look like me. And not only me, with others. If you can bring us something, bring us some information, I'm happy to get it. I'm happy to tell it. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. I'm not a politician. I don't ever claim to be one. And in my heart right now, I have no desires to be one. Now, who knows what the future may hold? But right now, I can say before man and God, I have no desire to be a politician at all. But all I want, these politicians that look like us, I want them to fight for us. I don't care if you are in a council of all white people and one black person, you still fight. Now, I don't believe in people always say there ain't nothing gonna happen, this ain't gonna happen. You're right. If we don't try, you gotta do something. It's like a person that's on a basketball team and he or she is not a starter, not one of the main five or the main seven, but they got the uniform on and they represent the team that's on the floor of their team. And that's what we have to do. We have to represent our blackness, people. No one has come to save black people or colored people or melanated people. They're not going to save us. They are showing us with the migrants who they are investing their money in. They've shown us with the American Officer Plan of New America of Chicago. They're showing us. You got a 90-page document. I think it's 50 or some people say, well, that's outdated. But guess what? Those policies that they're trying to put in place, they're happening, they're unfolding. They're unfolding. They're getting free health care, education. They're making them police officers. Not one word in there mentioned about Foundation Black Americans. Not one word. Not one word. They are not investing in us people anymore. They're putting their money where their mouth is. Listen, the scripture says, where your treasure is, that's where your heart will be also. So the migrants are the treasures of the Democrats. And I'll say the Republicans too, because they in on it together. And so they're putting their money, they're putting their time and their energy into the migrants. Not just Hispanics, the white ones too, they're migrants too. And they're showing the Foundation Black American people, the descendants of slaves, we don't want you no more. We're sending guns and drugs into your community. We're your politicians, they represent our policy. We're making your property tax higher. So what we're doing is we're using people that look like you so you won't be claiming we're racist. And that's why those of us that are Democrats, we have to call these Democrats out. Don't get mad when the Republicans come on here and call these Democrats out. We have to call them out. Look at the South and West Side where the black people live at. It's terrible. And go with Hispanic and Mexicans and Chinatown and Pilsen and the back of the yards. Look how they living, people. Look at our community. Vacant lot after vacant lot. I heard a brother tell me one time, if you want to know how a community looks, go around and drive around and look at the vacant lots. And when you see a lot of vacant lots, those how the hearts of the men and women are in that community. Now think about it. Any thriving community, you rarely see a lot of vacant lots. people, they're not investing into black people. And what they're doing is they're taking a few community activists, they're making a little noise, they give them some trinkets. They're giving some big mega preacher pastors, they're giving them a little something. They're giving some local politicians that got a name, they're giving them something to be quiet, and they tell them you're different from everybody else. I'm telling you, people, our politicians that looks like us are not representing us. I've never seen Brandon Johnson fight so hard for another race of people. I've never seen him fight that hard for black people. I've never seen it. And all of a sudden, I said on this program, he's black power now after all the money is gone. He wasn't talking. If you go back early in his campaign and early when he got elected, he was not talking all that black power stuff. Now all the money has depleted. Now he wants to talk about black power. He wants to scream racism and how black men have been treated. You knew that before you came into the office. Now you want to blame the problems of the city of Chicago on Donald Trump. That's what he want to do. Or the racist Republicans, as they say. Like the Democrats are not racist. Listen, y'all know white folks is running this country. Whether they red or blue, they going to stick together. They have made an oath with death and hell that they vow that they're not going to let the foundation, descendants of slaves, overtake them, overrule them. They'll rather give it to somebody else and to let us rise. Anything that we build, they have made an oath, we're going to tear it down. And every time that we rise to heights, they move the goalposts so we can go move up higher and higher, and they make rules. That's how they get us, people, with these policies. But the brothers said, they ain't going to do no good, brother. We got to fight them with their own weapon. We got to take their weapon and get them with it. It's like a man that come in your house with a gun. You got to wrestle it up out his hand. And that's what we got to do. That Republican sister said it. Take back the party that our people took, that started. And that's what we got to do. Now, if Chicago was discovered by a Haitian man or black man, if you want to call him, not a foundation black man, why is white folks running it with black faces in high places? Think about it. People, we got a lot of work to do. And we got to find any Democrat on here, any Republican that's on here, that if you're black, if you look like me, we have to find a common ground to work together. Now, it's not a sin to be a Republican. It's not a sin to be a Democrat, okay? Period. Now, I find flaws in both. Real talk. Real talk. Now, neither party is married to the black folks. Really, be honest with you. I'm keeping it real. But if we got to pin both of these parties against themselves to get what we want, we got to do what we got to do. That's what we got to do. We got to be like the spook who sat by the door. Sit back and take notes. Learn everything we can. And put our people in play so we can win, people. We have to infiltrate this system. This system has leaks in it. It have holes in it. And every time they see a hole, they go patch it up real quick. And we got to punch another one until the ship sinks, until we come up with a system that's going to benefit us. I'm not even going to say a fair system for everybody, for us, because we the one been in bondage for the last 400-500 years. What are we going to do, people? We're going to complain. We're going to complain, and do nothing. And that's not good, people. When a sister can come on this platform that don't think like us, that's from an opposite party, and if she's speaking this talk, I want to hear her. I'm going to support the sister if she going in there with some policies that represent us. My thing is, if you got one black man in a council with full of white men, Hispanic, even if he don't get nothing done, at least I know that he's fighting for us. That's the least he or she can do. Fight for us. And that's real talk. Who is going to fight for the policies of people that look like you and I in these political offices? Are you going to take the money and run and pull the ladder up behind you? Or are you going to love on your people and give them information? The scripture said, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. You pay for what you don't know. If you don't know how to fix your car, you're going to have to take it to a mechanic. If you don't know how to fix your hot water tank, you're going to have to call the HVAC man. If you don't know how to fix your roof and don't have the knowledge, you're going to have to call a roofer. People, it's the knowledge. It's power. And that's what we need, people. We need power. Look at the Chinese. They've been in war with America. Well, you say, well, Martin, they ain't bombing us. So no, but their economy is booming. It's booming. They're taking things, they're buying things and cloning it and making them better. Listen, people, we got to fight. And no one has come to save black people. I'm sorry. No one likes us, even some of our own people. We can't stand each other. We can't stand each other. If you look like you got something going on, but they don't know the story behind it. See, when you see people with new cars, what was you there when they was riding the red line 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, taking the risk, losing their life, going to work for their family? You don't see that. But the only thing you see is that new car. You don't see the point that they sacrificed 2 years in a row, saving money, building up their credit so they can get that car that you see them in. But you don't know the story. You hate her. You're mad at them. The brother explaining, hey, me and my wife, my children was living in a car in this type of weather. So he's passionate about people getting housing. And I understand the brother. He's very passionate. So everybody got their own fight, brother. But just got to remember, people, we got to fight together. Now, I might be a powerful brother on a microphone, but if I don't have no back and nobody behind me, I'm like an ant. They're going to just blow over me and stomp me. But if we come together and fight as a group, we got to think group, people. We can't think individual. It's going to take a group. Can't no one white man in this country keep us down. It's a group of them. They work together in secrecy, in privacy. And they build this system, and they know how to be nice. They know how to camouflage their evil thing. We'll take a smart black person that's educated, and we'll tell him how good he is and how different he is. And we'll put him with our little sons, white sons, so he can teach them that craft. People, it's the knowledge that's going to get us over. We have to have knowledge about what we're doing. And we have to know how to execute it. Now, we get this knowledge. We can't sit on it. We can't be like the 10 virgins. The Bible said 5 was foolish and 5 was wise. But they were all virgins. So we got to trim our lamps with oil. We can't go to sleep, people, on this. Because you got a good job and everything is going well with you. You can't be quiet. I've seen some activists full of fire. Activists. They was powerful. They was just really hammering the police, hammering the mayor and all that. But now they didn't cool off. They didn't got their house. They didn't got their car. They didn't got a couple of businesses or even got hired with the city. Now they quiet. I don't do all that what I used to do. See, people, I'm going to tell you, Watch people when they get a little money. They got the same spirit as Judas. They betray their people. I'm telling you, money, listen, that's why a real leader, he can't fall in love with money. Now, I know money is right up there with oxygen. We can't live without it. You want money, I want money. But it's got to come to a point where we can't sell our soul for it. We can't sell our people out for the money. It's not worth it, people. Some of these people out here know that they sold the black community out, man. They know they sold the black community out. We know they're not the same no more. I know of a particular alderman, I ain't going to say his or her name, was on fire. Now they're quiet, easy going, they relax, they're getting their 100-some thousand, got a little money probably under the table and all that. They quiet. Getting along, go along, knowing you throwing the black people under the bus with these policies you passing at City Hall. You knowing it. Every now and then they give us a little show. One of the aldermen buck up against the mayor, or two, or maybe 10 of them at a time. It's just a little show, that's all. But at the end of the day, they going in back of the chambers. Y'all, we did a good show. How was it? Come on, people. Nobody wants to suffer. That's a song, it's a hymn song. Who will suffer with the Savior? Who will take the little that remains? Jesus drank in dying pains. Nobody wants to suffer, to go through some things. Anybody that's ever been great, they've been through some things. Trust me, they have. And I'm going to leave y'all with that note. And I thank y'all so much. Thank all my wonderful guests. Thank y'all. Thank the politicians that came on here. Morning Mac show Doris, 206, B Red, Taiwan, my brother. I think it's in More Real News. I don't want to get it wrong because I know you know, I don't want to be wrong.
But, hey, thank you. You said everything I said. Let me put one point of information out there for the people. Look here. What I'm saying is this here. I understand organization and how it works and things like that. Even if you look at your churches and things like that, people take up dues to raise money for the domestic work. The domestic work meaning like these candidates should have flyers out. You see what I'm saying? These candidates should be showing the work they doing and have flyers out, etc. It takes finance. I said that on the show last time I was on here. It takes finance to uplift a nation. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't, and so what Red said is absolute truth. If you ain't got that money, then you playing the game just to hustle. Because that's all it's going to be. Your heart ain't sincere. You actually got to be. Everybody point out Harold Washington. Harold Washington, I said on the show too, or yours, Mark. Harold Washington went from door to door in the projects and things like that. This man went to every damn door as possible. You got to do the groundwork because everybody's not listening to the internet, the shows, etc., or don't know to go to your website and things like that. Even in business, you cheating yourself out of funds in business if you're doing it as a hustle because you got to market yourself. You got to sell yourself. You got to put the work out there on the ground for the people, especially for the young people. Especially for the young people because they looking at the rap videos, etc. And I know what I'm talking about. I'm not speaking no hatred on our people, none. I'm saying the raw truth, the facts. So don't get it twisted like I'm just against somebody. No, I'm saying what I actually know to be a fact. If y'all ain't know it was true, I wouldn't even speak on it. Peace to the people.
All right.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, thank you, brother. I just, for future services, just kind of like be careful. I don't know because they wasn't on here to defend themselves. I know who you was talking about, but I just don't like to be thrust into stuff though. I'm just trying to, I'm a fighter too, but I try to keep the peace among us, brother. And that's why this is one of the only platforms, not the only one, that you have Democrats and Republicans that come on here, that comes on here. So I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm trying to go, y'all. Man, it's 3 hours. I'm trying to go.
I'm going to let you get out of here, but
go ahead.
I want a quick request on maybe you can make it happen. So, the recentness, I know why you said, well, maybe alluded to the confrontational thing. You know me, I'm gonna speak to what I need to speak. But I would like to have a conversation with Zoe Lee and Danielle Carter Walker regarding what took place at City Hall. I know you see me calling them out and calling them down, but I want to speak to them directly. You know, my intent is to air it out. Let's put everything on the table because we should have a common goal. However, when individuals have a personal gain at heart, then I don't think the common goal is oftentimes what is put forth first. So I would like to address them, you know, just get things off the table.
Okay, well,
Maybe
maybe we can have it. Maybe we put it on a Zoom call, you know, a private Zoom call with all of us, or with you guys, me refereeing it, whatever. Let me just say this, people. Passion drives people. Jessica was going down City Hall to save what her mother built, work hard to get. My brother, More Real News, he was going down there. His family was homeless. Zoe, I believe that the sandpiper was taken away out of their family. So a lot of us have personal issues that we go downtown. There's nothing wrong with that, people. There's nothing wrong with that. But as a group, we should fight together. It's like almost like a trauma bonding. You get have you ever seen two couples and you're trying to figure out what connects them? They're like night and day. It might be trauma bonding. You just don't know. But one thing you can say, all of you guys have a purpose and a reason, whether it's for the group or for the individual going down City Hall. Now, y'all can't fight that whole council by yourself. George Blakemore did it for many years, all by himself. He got called crazy and this for many years by himself. He's one of the pioneers of going down there, standing up in them council meetings, them county meetings and all that, screaming and yelling, like barking. So we got to respect George. Now, do we agree with everything, his little tactics that he do all the time? No, but we love him. He's one of our elders. People, we have to support one another. United we stand, divided we fall. If we're going to fight this system of white supremacy, racism, I can't do it by myself. More Real News can't do it by itself. Taiwan can't do it by itself. Mama Doris can't do it. Even Minister Louis Farrakhan can't do it by itself. We got to fight it as a group. And no one white man can run this country by himself. He has to have a group behind him. And that's how it works, people. Thank y'all. I already know what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth. And what? And shame the devil. I love being black. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate you. Make sure you share the video, like the video. Forgive me for all the little mayhem, but sometimes we act up. But we all family. We love each other. And we want to see this thing change. We want to see this thing turn around for the betterment of the black man and the black woman. Peace.